Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. MTG Box Analysis here with our third collector booster box of Innistrad Remastered. This one comes from the exact same case as the one that I opened up on Wednesday. We're going to go ahead and crack this one open. We're going to take a look at all the value of all the rares, mythics, and any cards valued over $1. Total those up. We'll do the full MTG box analysis, and because this is our third box, we'll start to do a comparative analysis between the ones that I've opened up on the channel thus far. That way you have some idea of what's statistically possible in these boxes. But before we get to that analysis, we've got to open up 12 collector booster packs. So let's go ahead and start that journey with pack number 1. Having a lot of fun opening this set. It is a little pricey, but I think the cards in this are holding their value thus far. We'll see if that happens long term. All right, so we got ourselves a Treefolk token. And behind it, we are going to see a Huntmaster of the Fells rare coming in foil showcase. Directly behind that, we're going to see Olivia coming in the non-foil poster form. Very nice to see a poster in pack number 1. Awesome. And then behind that, we're going to see ourselves a Captivating Vampire in the retro non-foil with a Vexing Devil coming in as our main set foil. Then we're going to see a Thrabian Inspector in foil borderless with a Restless Bloodseeker in non-foil retro with a Wretched Griff in non-foil retro, followed by a Swamp. And then we've got ourselves a Cryptolith Fragment, followed by a Splinter Fight, Honeymoon Hearse. Then we're going to see ourselves an Epitaph Golem with an Alchemist Greeting, an Inspiring Captain, and a Tragic Slip there in the back. In case that pack felt a little bit odd and you only saw 4 rares, that's all you get in these. Previous collector booster boxes have contained 5 rares and or mythics, and unfortunately, in this particular set, they decided to drop that down to 4. So we got ourselves an Eldrazi Horror token to kick this one off, and then behind it, we are going to see a Gravecrawler coming in as a foil retro frame, followed by a Craterhoof Behemoth Mythic coming in the retro frame form. Very nice to see that Mythic. Then we've got ourselves a Hullbreaker Horror, followed by a Metallic Mimic as our main set rare. Then we get the Ghoul Tree as a foil retro, Rise from the Tides with a Griff's Boon. Then we're going to see the Mountain, followed by a Sever the Bloodline, a Slayer of the Wicked. Then we've got ourselves a Butcher's Cleaver, followed by a Conduit of Storms, a Grapple with the Past. Now we're going to see a Restless Scholar, followed by an Avacyn Priest coming in there. All right, awesome to see that. So far, got 2 packs down, got 2 mythics on the board. It's kind of tracking with our other boxes thus far. One of our boxes, if I'm not mistaken, had 12 mythics, and the other one had 11, so we're right on track. So we got ourselves a Blood token here, and behind that, we are going to see a Traverse the Ulvenwald coming in as our foil retro. I don't know why I can't say that card name. And then we got ourselves a Thing in the Ice in retro, followed by a Galvanic Iteration, and right behind that, we get ourselves the Mythic. We got Edgar Markov coming in from the main set in foil. Very nice to see that. Edgar, of course, is the star of the show and the only serialized card. Of course, it's in poster format. It doesn't look like this, but all hope that we can pull one of those in one of these boxes. So we got ourselves a Smoldering Werewolf coming in as a foil retro. Then we're going to see Grapple with the Past with a Borrowed Hostility. And then we get the Forest with a Mystic Retrieval, Runebound Wolf, Rally the Peasants, a Scorned Villager, a Traveler's Amulet. Then we're going to see a Giza's Binding with a Hungry Ridge Wolf coming in as our last comment. All right, nice to see Edgar coming in right off the top, along with Olivia. That was a nice hit. Let's see if we can't do something a little bit better in this pack. So we got ourselves a Human Wizard, followed by, that seems pretty good. So we got ourselves Emrakul, the Promised End, coming in as a foil retro frame, our 4th mythic in 4th packs. And I would say we've got 2 big stars of the show. Behind that, we got ourselves a Hullbreaker Horror coming in retro, followed by Vanquish the Horn in borderless. And then we're going to see a Westvale Abbey coming in from the main set. I'll go ahead and flip that one over just so you can kind of see the back of that card. It is Ormondal Profane Prince coming in. So land to a creature there. Then we got ourselves a Killing Wave in foil retro with an Asylum Visitor. Then we're going to see an Avacyn Priest, followed by the Swamp with an Ambitious Farmhand, a Morbid Opportunist. Then we're going to see the Lumberknot, an Eccentric Farmer, and Imprisoned in the Moon, followed by a Strength of Arms and an Ancestral Anger. Wow, all right, 4 for 4. We've already got Emrakul, we've already got Edgar. I don't know what, Meat Hook Massacre in this pack? How about it? Let's do it. So we got ourselves a Spirit Token, followed by, not a Meat Hook Massacre, we got ourselves a second Harvest in foil retro with Huntmaster of the Fells coming in non-foil retro. And all right, we are now 5 for 5, 2 Edgars coming in. This is awesome. So we got ourselves the retro frame non-foil version of Edgar Markov. Hello. And then we got ourselves a Vanquish the Horde coming in from the main set. Then we got our Think Twice in foil with a Twin Blade Geist in non-foil. And behind it, we're going to see ourselves a Fiend Hunter. Then we get the Mountain, Smoldering Werewolf, Wandering Mind, an Uncaged Fury, a Wretched Griff. Then we get a Falkenrath Torturer with a Drogskull Shieldmate. A Blood Mad Vampire is going to be our last card. Wow, six pack or 5 packs, 5 Mythics, 2 Emrakuls, 1 Olivia, or excuse me, 2 Edgars, 1 Emrakul. This is awesome. All right, so we got ourselves a Tree Folk token, and behind it we are going to see a Mass Hysteria coming in foil retro frame, followed by a Memory Deluge, and then we're going to pick up a Mausoleum Wanderer, and from the main set we are going to see a Rockfall Veil coming in as our rare. So this is the first pack without a Mythic in it. Got ourselves a Vilespawn Spider in foil retro with a Duskwatch Recruiter. Behind it, we're going to see the Valdarian Epicure with the Island. Then we've got a Biolume Egg, Forbidden Alchemy, Traveler's Preparations, Intrepid Provisioner, Spore Crawler with a Silent Departure, and then we're going to see Gather the Townsfolk. All right, there you go. That is half a collector booster box. We've got ourselves 5 Mythics, plus lots of other goodies. I'm going to go ahead and slide that right over there. So let's just keep on cracking. If you're looking for any singles from this set, there's a link to my TCG Player store. All these cards, essentially, the ones that I'm not interested in keeping or that I'm looking to essentially sell in order to fund the channel, I put them on TCG Player, so essentially they go from my hands into a sleeve and then into storage, and when you buy them, they come out. They never get played. So we got ourselves a Spirit here, followed by Sorin, the Impervious Bloodlord, coming in foil borderless, back on the Mythic train. Awesome to see that. Ooh, we get a double Mythic. We get Sigarda, Host of Herons. Not the most valuable Mythic, but it is another Mythic and makes up for the last pack. Oh no. Wow, we got ourselves a third Edgar Markov. So we've got Standard Frame, we've got Retro Frame, and now we've got the Showcase. 3 Edgars, 1 box. Wow, and that's a triple Mythic pack. And we're going to see a Tamiyo's Journal. Can't quite get the quad Mythic pack. Wow, that was awesome. All right, then we get a Traveler Preparations, Hamlet Captain with an Essence Flux. Then we're going to see the Forest, followed by Graph Rats, Galvanic Juggernaut, a Fiend Hunter, a Hanawir Watchkeep, Faithless Looting, a Siege Zombie with a 3-bean Inspector. I don't think I've hit a triple Mythic pack in this particular set. And 3 Edgars in 1 box is just crazy. And of course, that means there's only 1 other frame of Edgar we could possibly get, and if we get it, I'm going to lose my mind. All right, we got a Human Soldier token here, followed by a Bedlam Reveler coming in foil borderless with a Hopeful Initiate. And then we're going to see a Tireless Tracker with a Mausoleum Wanderer, just another quad rare pack there. We get a Lunarch Mantle coming in foil retro with a Blade Stitch Scab, a Brambleworm, then we're going to see the Mountain, with a Town Gossipmonger, a Triskaidekaphobia, a Lightning Mauler, then we're going to see a Lantern Bearer with an Abundant Growth, and a Braid, and a Syncopate coming in there in the back. All right, so there we go. That is 2/3 of the box. We're down to our final 4 packs. Then we'll jump into the box analysis and the comparative analysis of all the other boxes. It's going to be hard to beat, though, with 3 Edgars and 1 Emrakul thus far in this box. This feels like the best one yet. So we've got the Eldrazi Horror, followed by the Hull Breaker Horror. And then we're going to see Cathar's Crusade coming in the poster form. This is another non-foil poster for us, so that's number 2 of the box. Then we get a Heartless Summoning in retro with an Odoric Lunarch Marshal coming in as our main set rare. Then we get Giza's Binding foil retro Village Messenger with a Thermo Alchemist, also retro, with an island. Then we're going to see the Killing Wave, the Howlpack Resurgence, Nimbus of the Urn, a Blazing Torch, then an Ambush Viper, along with a Crusader of Odoric and a Neonate's Rush. All right, yeah, we still haven't seen a foil poster. So far, I've picked up one in every single box that I've opened, even the one that I haven't debuted on camera yet. So we got ourselves a Blood Token here. And behind that, we are going to see a Collective Brutality as a foil borderless. Then we get a Snapcaster Mage, continuing our Mythic train. Love it. And then we're going to see ourselves a Spell Queller coming in borderless with a Mass Hysteria from the main set. Then we get the Haunted Dead, Wild Hunger. Then we're going to see the Cathar Commando with the Plains. Followed by a Geistlight Snare, a Boarded Window. Then a Blood Mist, a Villagers of Eastwald, Cobbled Wings, and a Makeshift Mauler with, thought we were done, a Village Rites in the back. All right, there we go. 2 more packs to go, and we are at 5. We are at 9 mythics, and 1 mythic poster, 1 non-mythic poster. I bet we see 1 more poster in this box just based on my experience. Of course, it's small, but we'll see. So we got ourselves a zombie here, followed by, well, we got 2 Olivias coming in, 1 foil, 1 non-foil, another mythic for us. There's our foil poster. Awesome to get that. I will take it. And behind it, we are going to see the Bloodline Keeper coming in as a showcase mythic. Very cool to see that. I'm going to go ahead and flip that one over just so you can kind of see the back. There's the Lord of Lineage. And I'm taking the card behind it with me, which is a Conjurer's Closet coming in as a rare retro with a Rooftop Storm coming as a main set rare. Then we get a foil borderless Abrade. There are some common uncommons in borderless, and this will be the slot you can pick them up in. We do get an Archghoul of Thrabian, followed by a Giza's Binding. Then we're going to see a foil retro Forest with a Lupine Prototype, a Blood Artist, good common, Cathar's Call. Then we're going to pick up a Desperate Farmer with a Bramble Worm and a Borrowed Hostility with a Wretched Throng in the back. All right, we are down to 1 collector booster pack for this box. Will we see another poster? Will we continue the mythic train? So far, it's been pretty crazy. All right, so we got ourselves a zombie here with a Thing in the Ice foil retro frame. Behind it, we are going to pick up a Mausoleum Wanderer. Then we're going to see ourselves a Restoration Angel. And our last card is going to be a rare is Brunera the Fading Light. That has got to be the weakest pack for the rares. We do pick up a Scorn Villager in foil retro with a Subjugation Angel and Abundant Maw. Then we're going to see the Swamp with a Haunted Dead, a Spider Spawning, a Burning Vengeance, and Abundant Maw in Retainer Frame, Soul Guide Griff, a Seize the Storm, and our last card is going to be a Battleground Geist. All right, so I will get it all sorted, organized, priced, and here comes the MTG Box Analysis.
Get early access to videos, download the analysis for every box open on the channel, and personally DM me, just like these fine people, all by becoming a member of the channel through YouTube or over at mtgboxanalysis.com. You'll find links in the description. Until next time, do something amazing.